Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm just trying to give you guys an update on what's going on in the shop. I started cleaning up. I had a friend of mine. He actually gave me a ride, and I asked him for help because I had a huge table that I needed to take out of my garage. That honestly, I mean, it could have been it was apparently a nice big working table for somebody, but to be honest, for me, it doesn't work. It was taking up too much space. It had like a shelf on the bottom, and it was just an awkward height where I couldn't put anything underneath, and just the stuff that I have didn't fit where the table was. So um, I just decided to get rid of it. I mean, I have a few things that like I have a different table that's a lot smaller that I could actually take apart. That's over there in the corner, right there. That's the table, and I could take the legs off of it and put them back on, put it away if I needed to work on something. Not only that, but I have these. I have this one, and I have another one right there that I need to put together. All I gotta do is bolt it together, and I have two stands if I so needed them. So yeah, I mean the need for that humongous table wasn't there. I actually cleaned out a lot. This still looks like a clutter, but it's just gonna have to do for now. I put the lawnmower, pressure washer, all that stuff there. Extra doors and car parts and crap all in that corner. I mean, to be honest, look, I have three, four, five seats. Like three of them are from like MR2 seats, and two of them are Tercel seats and whatever. They all fit in that corner now. They used to not be able to fit. All of this stuff that's here was actually over here, and it was taking up all of my base space, which, as you guys can imagine, it's not a lot. I mean, so it looks tiny, of course, because it is. It's not a big shop at all. But at least now I got plenty of space. I actually put my motorcycle over here um, until I start working on it, and I actually still have space to walk around it. I mean, I have plenty of space to walk around it on this side, on the other side, and that's the table right there. That's the table that I could just take out whenever I want to, and work and whatever. Like I said, I still have plenty of space around the Corolla to be able to do whatever I want with that. And if need be, I could actually stack the stuff higher up and push the car back if I had to. And I don't think I really need to, because for now, if anything, the only thing I would need to do is whenever I start working on it is take the engine out. But the motorcycle will be out of here by now, because this is my next project, will be my motorcycle, which is do the paint job on it, do ceramic coating. I don't want any chrome on it, so I'll probably paint everything that I can powder coat. I'm gonna paint it black. Everything else goes powder coated, wrinkled black. The wheels I gotta take off and paint and stuff like that. It's gonna be a old school black and red lace kind of deal with some pearl in it. So not too different, but I guess in today, yeah, it is kind of different because nobody does that stuff anymore. And I like old school, and it's a good way to do it. Kind of like a scheme, almost like my truck, except I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do like that faded, rat rotted look. It's gonna be more nice. It's gonna be nicer paint job on it. So, but yeah, now I actually have like the cabinet right there, the toolbox, little shelf thing right there that I have all my spray paints, and well, a lot of my spray paints and stuff like that. Another table that I actually use I got an engine on top of it right now. It's a 4-cylinder engine. It's a 2RZ. The engine that's actually going in there. I'm doing some port and polishing on the head, and I'm gonna clean it up, have the head resurface, and just re-ring it and stuff like that. Not that it needs it. I could actually put that engine in the car right now and it'll run just fine, but I want it to be more reliable, and the engine that's coming out of that, I'll probably put bigger pistons or whatever on it. It's just gonna be a project, a spare engine, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Eventually I do want to turbo the car, so whenever the money is there, I guess I'll try to do that. But yeah, I was able to get all that situated over there. At least most of the bay cleaned. I mean, at least I could fit my C10 in here and it'd be just fine. The whole truck could actually fit in here just fine. I gotta put brand new tires on the front. That's the one that came out the right side, passenger side, and it's just shot. That's another thing I gotta correct is the alignment. The alignment on it, ever since I lowered it, obviously it has camber issues, which on those trucks is actually pretty easy because it's pretty adjustable. All it is some spacers and or shims, I should call it, and that's it. You just got to measure and whatever. But I did never get around to it and never did it and whatever. But anyway, yeah, I was able to put my welders here next to each other. My chop saw right there. My compressor still at the same place. But like the pressure washer, lawnmower, all that was all in that corner. Like 75-85% of that was over here, and it was taking up the whole bay almost. I could fit like the front end of my truck. Now I could fit the whole truck in here and just fine. I could actually walk in here. Yeah, granted, I could still put more stuff in order and like I don't know, do a little bit better job of cleaning up and putting stuff in order, but everything's coming along. I mean, it's a process, so yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the process so far, with the progress so far. I almost wanted to do away with that oven, but for now, that's the only thing that I have to be able to put parts in there to powder coat, to to bake them or whatever, to cure them. So I just can't, because that's another way of me making some money, is powder coating parts. So it's gonna have to stay for now. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. That's it. The tubing bender is over there. JD Squared Model 3. It's over there for now. That bandsaw, I think I'm gonna end up having to sell it, because it's when I first got it, I didn't know any better. The speed is not adjustable or anything like that, so I can't really cut metal. It's meant for wood, and it I actually cut some wood not so long ago. It cuts it super good, but yeah, it's just not meant for metal. I need something that'll actually cut metal. I don't really have a lot. I have a 4.5-inch grinder and the chop saw and a sawzall that's battery operated that I have to get new batteries for, because they don't last worth for nothing. So, but yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's a little bit of progress. Like I said, I mean, as I go on fixing up the shop, I'll probably put more stuff in order, different places, change stuff around and whatnot. But I mean, it's coming along. It's slowly but surely. Now I tried to have 1.5-inch DOM tubing that I could use for like roll cages and like front bars and whatever. And I tried using a hole saw that actually is for metal, but apparently it was either worn out, it wore out while I was using it or whatever, or it was just bad quality, I guess. It was probably cheap. I'm not 100% sure. So I need to see if I can get good hole saws to be able to do that with, because I'm gonna be doing plenty of tube notching and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need like a really good hole saw, I guess, or whatever. I'm gonna do my research around. I have a few ideas. I mean, JD Squared, they have pretty good tubing notchers and whatnot. I'm not sure if they sell the actual bits or the hole saw for it or whatever, but the notchers are pretty nice. But they are kind of expensive, $300-400. I mean, they cut every single angle you need or whatever. You're not gonna need anything else. I mean, for what I wanted, I don't need anything else. I can't really use the drill press to be doing that. I mean, I guess I could, but then again, it's kind of a pain. It's a hassle because it's not really meant for that. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. I kind of I sweat around here. It's kind of hard. Originally I wanted to take everything out of here, but as you can imagine, that's just extreme. I mean, that's extreme. I wanted to take everything out of here and take the pressure washer and pressure wash the whole floor, everything from back to front, and I mean, do the whole thing like that. But instead, what I did, I cleaned out. I had the whole corner emptied out. Everything was emptied. Apparently there were squirrels in here or something like that. It was funny because I guess I have like a walnut or something tree or whatever, and there was a whole bunch of it in that corner over there, just stacked up like underneath one of the seats, one of the MR2 seats. And yeah, I guess there were squirrels because right there's like a little cat trap door, whatever thing. I don't know if they were getting in through there, the ceiling or whatever, but they were getting in and eating that stuff, and just they had it piled up. I swept everything, swept the whole floor, and started, bunching stuff up and whatever. I mean, everything's where I know where everything's at, so it's fine. I could actually access anything on this shelf. Before I couldn't. There is some material like behind this grill. There's a grill right here. This is a grill that's full of metal, like spare metal or whatever, and it's there's some metal back there, but it's nothing that I think I'm gonna be using for now, so I'm not really in a rush to get back there. And if I needed to, all I had to do was move that welder, the HTP or the Miller or whatever, and I should be able to get back there no problem. And so everything now is accessible. It's not like before. Before it was kind of hard to get to that side of the car. It was kind of hard to get on this side of the car. To even open the doors and get to the motorcycle. The motorcycle was in the way. It was right here in the middle. Actually, it was right there where that yellow toolbox is at. And now it's actually somewhere where I could actually get to it. I could walk to it, walk around it, whatever I need. So everything, like I said, is falling into place. So yeah, I mean, I just want to give you guys an update. I do want to update these lights. Like that one doesn't work. I mean, you can see the cable, the wire or whatever, it's cut. It doesn't go anywhere. I don't know if it worked at one point. I guess it might have. This one right here doesn't have a bulb, and it's probably not hooked up. Yeah, it's the same thing. The wire is all hanging right there. You can see it. And that one, I don't know the deal with that thing right there. It doesn't turn on either. And the other one over there, you guys know the deal. The one at the end right there. That one, once the ballast heats up, it shuts off and then turns back on when it cools back down again. But yeah, I still, this is a big jump from what it was before. I mean, it was horrible in here, and still not great. But like I said, right now I feel confident enough. I can bring whatever car in here. I feel like I could do any job in here, whether it be a roll cage, whether it be a bash bar, front bar, rear, whatever it may be, just mechanic work, just body work, whatever. I could do it in here just fine. I could bring multiple motorcycles in here, I mean, whatever. I've got the space for it. It looks small, but it's plenty of space. I wish, honestly, I had a I have plenty of space next to this garage, but this house is not ours. You know, this shop is not ours. It's a rented house. It is what it is. 2-bedroom house. I kind of want a 3-bedroom house, so we're kind of trying to figure out what to do, if we're gonna stay here or not. If it was mine, I would get rid of, first thing, a whole bunch of trees that are just a nuisance. They're all rotted out and whatever. The branches fall down all the time, whatnot. I would get rid of all that. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And next to me, next to the shop, there's actually enough space to where I can make another shop or a storage shed or whatever. But there's plenty of space over there. I could make it's bigger than 1 bay. I can make almost a two-car garage just like this one, right next to this one. So if it was mine, I'd definitely do that, and then I'd really have a lot of space, because most of all of that and all of this would be over there. 'Cause to be honest, I mean, everything that's here, nothing is like tools or whatever, and lawnmower, pressure washer, all that could be in storage somewhere instead of in here occupying spaces. I got some wheels, a set of wheels that I have to take the paint off and powder coat or whatever. They're just occupying space too. You know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that don't need to be in the garage. You know, so even the car, I mean, if I had another garage over there next to me, I would put that car over there and actually work here. Or vice versa, I could just have that just to work. Either way, whatever, I mean, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. But it's a big progress from last time that I know I said I was gonna be doing like time lapses and whatever. I haven't really been doing time lapses, and instead I've just been working and just getting at it. That's still a project, to do a square tubing roller. That's next on my list. I just wanted to clean up a little bit, and to be honest, I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, because I still want to clean up some more, get some more stuff in order. It's just some like random stuff like on top of that oven, and just junk. A lot of stuff needs to still be thrown away and whatever. So overall, I mean, I'm super happy with the progress. Like I said, I mean, I kind of been dedicating my time to this and the family, and more to the family than this, obviously, because my wife has been planning just random stuff, and we've been just, okay, let's go, we'll do that, all right, cool, let's do that, and whatever. So I haven't really been dedicating too much time, but when I do, I'm actually working and working hard. So you can tell the progress. I mean, if you seen how this was before, oh man, this is a big difference. I mean, you couldn't even walk in here without stepping on tools, and you know, just, it was ridiculous. And it's my own fault, you know, for not keeping up with it and whatnot. At least now I know what to do, what not to do. So I wanted to be able to use my speed bag, but it's always in a place where I can't really use it or whatever. I kind of wanted to put it right in front of the air compressor, but I don't want to be dancing around the air compressor or anything. It's just, I like the speed bag. It's the exercise, good exercise. It's entertaining for me. But I just I can't put it nowhere. I can't put it anywhere where I could get to it easily. So it's just gonna have to stay there for now. Yeah. I think that should be it for now. If I think of anything else, I mean, I'll give you guys another update. I haven't been really shooting a lot of videos, so I know I'm rambling on and going on and whatever, but I just wanted to put a video out at least and show you guys what's going on. Other than that, if you guys know, which I'll do my research, I'm pretty sure I find out pretty easy, but if you guys know where to get a bandsaw that's, oh, never mind, I'll figure it out. But if you guys have any recommendations on any good bandsaws that are for metal, for tubing, for piping, whatever, for exhaust work, let me know, you know, your experiences or whatever on what brands are good or bad, what good experiences versus bad you've had before, and what brands and you would recommend or wouldn't recommend, or what to stay away from or whatever. Just let me know. I don't think and tubing notchers also, I've watched videos on how to notch tubing without a, you know, whatever. Yeah, fine, I guess I'll use that technique for now until I actually get a good tubing notcher. But I haven't had any luck yet. I haven't really I tried once doing the tubing notching without with the grinder, with just the cutoff wheel, and it went okay. It's just, I guess I need to practice a little bit more. I'll probably watch the video again and then practice some more and more and whatever. So let's see what happens. So now shortly I should be able to get into some projects, into some bigger projects. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do the bike next. I want to get the bike out and running. It's already summer and I haven't rode in a couple of years because the bike has been taken apart. It's like in a gazillion pieces back here. Like those are speakers and seat and tank and some other fairings, and the tank is right there, and I got some other parts laying, like saddlebags, fenders on top of the Corolla, which is a shame. I shouldn't leave that on top of the car. I got stuff everywhere, so I need to take that out there, and once I have the bike out and running, at least that'll be even more space, because that thing is huge. That bike is humongous. It's an ultra classic 03 100th anniversary, which I could care less about 100th anniversary, but it's just taking up a whole bunch of space, and it needs to be gone, at least out of here, or in driving conditions, so I could, you know, if I need the space, I could actually drive it out of here and not have to push it in and out and all this other stuff. So hopefully in the next week or so, or 2 weeks, I should be able to start on it. The weather's nice to where I could start painting and you know, at least hopefully see if I got enough paint so I can do everything on it and get it on the road, get it running. I'll probably do a service on it before I start riding it. It's got new oil, new everything, new plugs, wires. But it's been sitting so long, I'm gonna go ahead and do a full service on it, which is kind of costly again. I mean, it's a Harley, so, but I'm gonna do a video on all of that stuff too. I'll probably do a video on the process on the paint and all of that stuff. I might just go ahead, before I leave the shop, I might go ahead and take this and start putting in the middle. That way I can start putting parts, you know, on it, so I could, like, normally this is like black or tinted or whatever, but I want to go a different route. I want to actually paint it the same color as the bike, you know, so I'm gonna start just like putting small parts on top here so I could start painting them. If I don't do that right now, I'm never gonna do it. I know myself. It's already all taped up and everything's ready. It's just I need to find the time to do all of it. So, you know, at least let me take this out right here. At least if I do that, at least I'll start with something. To be honest, I hope I can find every single knot. I bagged and tagged every single bolt, nut, washer, bracket, whatever. Even stuff that I'm not gonna, the chrome trims, I'm not gonna use any of that anymore. I've welded all the holes on the fenders, and none of the trims are gonna be used. Everything's gonna be shaved off. Nice, clean look. And but I still have everything, so I'm hoping between moving here and moving everything around and packing everything up and moving everything here and there, I'm hoping I find every single nut and bolt I need to put this thing back together. I should be able to. We'll see. I'm not sure that that's actually going to be the case. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. It's kind of an intricate paint job, so it's going to take a while. It's a long process, especially when you're doing lace and whatever. You got to know what to lay on first, what to lay on second, whatever. I had to do quite a bit of body work to a few things. I got a fender now that got dented on me. I had dented my tank, and I ended up fixing that, and then later on the fender slipped or something like that, and it dented on me, so I gotta fix that still and get it ready for primer and paint. I think that's probably, which is right here, right there, I think that's probably, of everything that needs to be painted, that's probably the only thing that I have not primered. Everything else is primered, ready to go, ready to paint. I just got to lay down the lines, the pinstripes, and everything else, and then go from there. So hopefully this coming up week, I don't know, today's already Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be able to start this weekend. I'm not sure, depending on what's going on this weekend. So stay tuned, I guess. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Press the like button, thumbs up, you subscribe, press, click on the little bell so I can give you, notification thing and whatever, and follow me on Instagram at Unknown Destiny, and on Facebook is Unknown Destiny 79. I have another page I'm gonna open up on Facebook, and no, not on Instagram. Instagram is gonna stay the same. Maybe I want to simplify things. I want to actually change the name of my Facebook page, maybe, so I could just incorporate all the fabrication stuff with it, with everything else too. I mean, with the decals, the shirts, and everything. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that just yet, but yeah, follow me on Instagram at Unknown Destiny, Facebook at Unknown Destiny 79. I have decals coming out. I have to order the vinyl for it. I've got a whole bunch of vinyl that I could do decals with. I just don't want to do like a gazillion different colors or anything like that. I don't want to get too. I want to offer a few different colors, and you just pick from that, and that's it. I mean, keep it simple. And shirts, I'm already working on some designs. I got my old designs that I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and it's kind of like an old school rat rod kind of type deal. And I got some other more modern kind of sort of designs, and I got another one in mind that I'm gonna incorporate with like welding and fabricating and whatnot. And so it's gonna be, for now, 3 different designs of shirts. That's just, shirts, Unknown Destiny shirts. So definitely pay attention for that. That's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna be showing you guys that pretty soon. So yeah, that's about it. Just yeah, comment below if you guys like the video so far. I know I'm rambling. I'll probably cut some parts out of it, but yeah, definitely stay tuned. It's coming along, guys. I mean, I'm excited for what's to come. There's a lot in plans. There's a lot planned to come. I don't want to get too excited about it because it's difficult for me. I don't have a lot of money, and it takes money to make money, as all you guys know. So I can only do what I can with what I got. But moves are definitely being made, and I am definitely excited about that. And but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted like always.